Let's talk money, shall we? This is day 72 of my 90-day mental, emotional, spiritual well-being series. What are the first things that come to your mind when you think about money? If I asked you, and I am asking you, get a pen and a piece of paper and write down money is, and just write down all the things that are coming to you straight away, just without any filters. What do you associate money with, or rich, or wealth, or wealthy? Go ahead, do it. Money is the root of all evil, doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are mean, corrupt. Getting rich is hard. Wealthy people are... Okay, so whatever you've written down, okay, have a look at them. All right, they are your core beliefs in this area. And that's really, really, really important to look at. The great news is that we can change our beliefs. Okay, beliefs are made up. They're things that we picked up when we were very early on, or at an impressionable time in our life, and we just kind of hung on to that. And it often does dictate the way that we think about money, how we feel about money, and then what we do, what kind of actions we put into place, and then the kind of results we get. So let's have a look at this area of money and wealth and richness and all of that kind of thing. So first of all, really good, as I say, is to just get really clear on your beliefs. All right, what are your beliefs around money? We're just sticking to money in this particular video. Where did they come from? So was there a time in your life that you remember hearing that? Did it come from your parents? Was it like, well, we can't afford that? So is that what you heard growing up? Is that what you now automatically say when you're in a restaurant? Is the first thing you look at the prices before you decide what you're going to get? If you're looking at clothing, do you just first of all look at the price tag and you think, or do you head straight to the sales section before you actually look at the item? You know, these are some habits that we've created because they've been based on some beliefs that have been basically driving us. Okay, so the first thing is just kind of looking at that, seeing where that's come from, and ask yourself, is that true? Do I really believe that today? Is that real for me now? Because if you look at where you are financially, if you look at your money situation, you might have a lot of debt, you might have a little bit of debt, you might have no debt, you might have a lot of money, whatever a lot is for you. You might be feeling quite comfortable that you're able to meet your everyday expenses and still have plenty left over. You might have great sources of income coming through in different formats all the time. It might not be a worry or a stress. However, as human beings, we are always looking for more. So you're going to have a reason why you want, wherever you are, you're going to have a reason why you want more money. Okay, so what is your big why? What are the reasons why what you've got right now isn't sufficient? So there's your next task, is just to write down wherever you are right now with your money situation, why is that not good enough? Yes, I get we have to be grateful for what we've got. Absolutely, we have to be very thankful for what we've got. And I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, this is coaching. So this is getting you from where you are to where you want to be. And it's looking at that gap in the middle. And this is where I'm coming in to help you with the coaching, to see how can we bridge that gap. So the first step is being very real, very aware, very practical with what you currently have. And you know what, this can be a huge task in itself, just being very eye-opening, because you might have just buried your head in the sand. It's like, I don't really want to face it. I don't want to see how much debt I've got, or what my bank balance looks like right now, or what my outgoings are. Okay, so it might take some time. But it's really important to just establish that first. Just get very, very real. Where are you right now with your money? Where are you right now with your money? How does that feel? Where those beliefs come from? What are those beliefs? Are they real? Can you let go of them? And then look at where you want to be. So what would you like instead? By the way, stop and pause this, because I'm only keeping it short to 10 minutes. So stop and pause and go through the exercises. What would you like instead? All right, what kind of improvements do you want? How do you want your money situation to be different in a healthy and in a supportive way? What does that look like? Okay, so write down what that would look like. What does it take for that to have happen? So is there a figure? Is there a sum that you can put down? Is there a monthly goal? So think about the expenses you have coming out. What figure is that? What is the minimum you need just to cover that? And then look at what you would ideally love to have attract into your life, what you would love to manifest. So what would that figure be per month? Okay, all things considered. And now we have got somewhere to go on. Now there's a gap, now there's a difference. So it's like, okay, so say the difference is £5,000. So how can you create £5,000 extra a month, every month? Okay, so that's, now we've got something to go on. Now we've got a tangible figure. So the next thing I want you to do is just really brainstorm all the different ways, and I'm going to tell you, think of at least 100 different ways that you can create that figure, 5,000, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it might be for you, or any amount really, because all of those things, you could do multiple things and it can add up. So now this will really get you thinking, maybe, what are 100 ways that you can make more money? What could you do? Could you get a second job? Could you start investing? Could you sell some stuff? Could you cut down on some expenses? Write down, really get like full on with it, right? Grab a pen and a pad and just start writing down one thing after the other. Just really go for it. Don't make it too generic. Sell some stuff. Okay, so that's quite generic. So you might want to break that down. Could you sell your car? Could you sell some furniture? Could you sell some books? Could you sell some clothing? Could you sell some handbags you never use? All right, so what are some things that you could do, which you could do, because there's always someone that might want what you've got, right? So really get creative with what you could do to increase your income coming in. Okay, so is there someone you could call? Is there a mentor that you can start working with? Is there somebody that you know who has got some opportunities that you can start aligning yourself with? Have you got a skill? Have you got some talents and some skills that you're just not monetizing? So is there something that you can do and create? Now, I'm not saying this is all going to happen straight away in one go, but this is a plan. This is coaching. This is a plan. This is getting real from where you are, where you want to be, and this is the middle bit. This is the bit where we are looking at, okay, how to get creative, what are all the different ways that you can start generating more money, generating more income, having less outgoings, reducing what you're spending on. So really take your time. It's so powerful, because once you've got that list of 100, feel free to find more. Okay, then there'll be some that you're immediately drawn to and that you think, right, I can do this. I can do this today. I can start on this right now. And as you work through those and you start being consciously driven towards making some of those changes, you will see different results coming in. Okay, now we can go into this as a whole new series, which, you know, maybe we'll do another time. But for now, do that exercise. This is your money goal. Let's crack on with this, and I will see you in the next video.